I was not the least aware I was any different from any of the others. It's true I had this title of prince, but it's surprising how you can live it down. My favorite subject at school was avoiding unnecessary work. If I were reincarnated, I would wish to be returned to Earth as a killer virus to lower human population levels. People can't get their heads around the idea of a species surviving. You know, they're more concerned about how you treat a donkey in Sicily or something. Odontopedology is the science of opening your mouth and putting your foot in it, which I've practiced for many years. All these other creatures have an equal right to exist here. We have no prior rights to the earth than anybody else, and if they're here, let's give them a chance to survive. Human population growth is probably the single most serious long-term threat to survival. We're in for a major disaster if it isn't curbed. We have no option. If it isn't controlled voluntarily, it will be controlled involuntarily by an increase in. It would have been very easy to play to the gallery, but I took a conscious decision not to do that. Safer not to be too popular. You can't fall too far. The conservation of nature, the proper care for the human environment and a general concern for the long-term future of the whole of our planet are absolutely vital if future generations are to have a chance to enjoy their existence on this earth. It's much better to go when you are still capable than wait until people say you're so dottery it's time you went. If it has got 4 legs and it is not a chair, if it has got 2 wings and it flies but is not an aeroplane, and if it swims and it is not a submarine, the Cantonese will eat it. Change does not change tradition, it strengthens it. Change is a challenge and an opportunity, not a threat. Everyone has to have a sense of duty. A duty to society, to their family. I mean, you name it. I reckon I've done my bit. I want to enjoy myself a bit now, with less responsibility, less frantic rushing about, less preparation, less trying to think of something to say. You can't just decide you want to do this or that. You have to be invited. We don't come to Canada for our health. We can think of other ways of enjoying ourselves. The problem with London is the tourists. They cause congestion. If we could just stop the tourism, we could stop the congestion. In education, if in nothing else, the Scotsman knows what is best for him. Indeed, only a Scotsman can really survive a Scottish education. It is my invariable custom to say something flattering, to begin with, so that I shall be excused if by any chance I put my foot in it later on. I have never been noticeably reticent about talking on subjects about which I know nothing.